Bengaluru has been reeling under massive waterlogging because of the unprecedented rains, but many believe that this is a man-made disaster in Bengaluru because of chaotic urbanization that the city has seen. The IT hub of India faced a situation like none other. In fact, the images going out also damaging the image or brand Bengaluru. Let me go across now to Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan, Minister for IT in Karnataka. Many thanks, sir, for speaking here with NDTV. First of all, sir, you had a meeting with the representatives of the head of several software companies yesterday as Bengaluru reels under waterlogging. What assurances were you able to give them from your end?
Since we are going through a lot of challenges, particularly unprecedented rains, historic rains, which was not seen in earlier years, and more so for the past 4 consecutive years, continuously we have been receiving heavy rain, and it's been really challenging. Particularly this season, we didn't even see summer. So it has been raining, and it has led to many challenges. The water quantity has increased drastically. In some of the isolated places, some places we have been seeing floods. So we are trying to address this concern, and now almost the entire situation has come into control. We had some of the obstruction in some of the places. So, once that obstructions were cleared, I think the flow has really been taken care, and the entire flood has been very well managed now. But nearly 148 to 72 hours we had real problems in few areas only, particular localities. So now, with regard to these issues been bothering them, the people living in particularly those localities, they really got disrupted, disturbed, agitated, and they were really in a very bad mood. And this is what we get. That's what kind of feeling they had. They have got all the rights to express their feeling and their concern. Definitely, we are looking into it, and we are responding as a responsible government. Our Honorable Chief Minister, he himself personally visited these places many a times, and he has made things very clear that in never ever, whatever quantity of rain, let it come, let it be to 200 years highest rainfall, even then it doesn't matter. We'll ensure that this kind of situation will never ever arise, and this kind of situation will not come up, and we'll take care. And the question of flood in particularly Madhepura zone, it will be never heard. That kind of clear statement has been taken up, and the roadmap also has been planned within probably next few months completely. Even now the situation has been completely relieved. Even now in future also, we'll ensure nothing like this situation will arise.
But sir, many environmental experts have been saying that this problem is now one of chaotic urbanization in Bengaluru, that a lot of buffer zone norms have been violated. People have built on areas very close to the lakes, and therefore there is no way that the system or nature is able to absorb the rainfall that, for instance, this time the unprecedented rainfall that was witnessed. What solutions can be derived for that? Because, you are saying a plan is in place, it's ready, we will work on it. But have those aspects been looked into?
Yeah, definitely. See, once the urbanization started, it is not only in Bangalore. You go to any place, you name the cities, at least we are far better and very well regulated. If you look at some of the cities across the world or across the country, definitely urbanization has got its own challenges. This was a new area being extended. Earlier, it was not the part of the BBMP. Now, these are the areas which have been included. Earlier, they had their own planning authorities, or the local bodies. The purview was totally different. But we can't give all this reason. But it has got its own history of things, unfolding, moving forward, urbanization. It is not, some of the times it cannot be planned. The growth will be more than what is expected. Planned, unplanned growth will definitely happen in the city area. But overcoming and addressing those challenges are important. Probably engineering permits any kind of challenges to be handled very effectively. Only thing is we need to prioritize, know what is the challenge, how it can be resolved or solved. Probably in this direction, we are very confident. I can tell you very confidently what may come, what is not been done by the people previously for many years. We'll definitely do it and show how it can be managed.
So since you handle the IT sector, you're the Minister for IT, you know, the images that came out from the IT sector in Bengaluru was so startling. We saw techies being evacuated from their homes, some of the top professionals on tractors. That seems to have dented at least the image of Bengaluru. Did any of those who met you yesterday have their apprehensions about whether they even want to continue being in Bengaluru? Because a lot of people are now asking for alternatives for the IT hub, and that would be very damaging for Bengaluru if they decide to move out to, say, some other place like Kochi.
See, let us be, the usage of the tractor was a solution. See, because the tractor height is very high, the water doesn't enter. Rest remaining any other, if you would have used any other vehicle, it was not, practical to use any kind of other vehicle, either the boats or the tractor. Since the number, all of a sudden, we didn't see this kind of problem. There were boats as well as the tractor was available. We made use of the both and we are transported. It was basically to rescue people, to address their concern. So the means, is it demeaning using any tractor? It's a solution. Whenever there's a solution, you have made use of it for in keeping in the interest of the people. And more so with regard to whatever the news been made, people going out of Bangalore, this, that and all. It is some of the people who are not part of the industry, who are not part of the entire process. They were trying to make noise. I don't know from what kind of real accounts or fake accounts. You ask the people in industry, they vented their anger. But they have never made the statement, we are going out of Bangalore, this, that. There is nothing like that. This place, they own it. It is not somebody, it doesn't belong to somebody. They own it, they live here, they are Bangaloreans, they are part of us, they are our people. So, since that is being the case, they have just said whatever is the inconvenient, what needs to be done, what is their concern, they have expressed very strongly. We appreciate, as a citizen, everybody has got that right. But this kind of statement going elsewhere is not there. It has not been made by anybody. And strongly they have criticized the infrastructure, whatever. We are willing to address those concerns. And our Honorable CM only has received it very positively. We are not taken in an offensive manner, or we are not been very unkind to them. Definitely, we respect their feelings, and we are their servants. We are their servants, and it is our duty to keep up and serve them to the best.
So what solutions does the IT sector itself have? Did they offer any solutions? And how are both sides going to work in tandem? Because the government has earmarked some amount. Take us through those figures as well, if possible.
Many suggestions were given. See, they want to be part of the implementation, planning, designing, innovating, and they want to like to know the progress about each and every aspect, about the road formation, the bridges, underpass, overpass, metro, suburban, or with regard to the stormwater drains, how to design, how to manage. With regard to all these aspects, we told them there's a now restructured zonal planning is there, zonal councils are there, and they can involve, they can participate. Now we have created a structure, we have come out with a new act where there's an opportunity for the local citizens to come and participate in the zonal meetings and give their suggestion, and they can be part of each and every work, and it will be kept transparent. It will be put up in the public domain where what we are planning to do, how it is going about, what is the cost, every possible things will be put up for the citizens, and we want them to involve. We want to involve them. We want them to be part of every possible development. We don't want our leaders who are our pride. They are our pride, and they are our people who have come out with a lot of solutions for the entire world. They are the innovators. We do respect their contribution, and we want them to be part of every possible initiatives. So we are facilitating that in future, month on month, we'll have a meeting, either virtual meetings or a physical meetings, under the leadership of our Chief Minister or myself or my Chief Secretary. Either of us will be heading that meeting with the industry, so that we can not only in the times of trouble, even in good times, we need to talk to each other continuously, to engage each other. And that will be the way forward to take many more things, whether related to the IT industry or BT industry or infrastructure or to do with the city, reaching out, because they are the people who are having a very good knowledge and ideas. Okay. So it is a learning process either way. From our side, we can share many of the information with them, and we can at the same time know many of the things from their side also.
All right. See, Ashwath Narayan.
They readily agreed. They were extremely happy. We told, and all my officers, all the concerned officers, everybody was there in the meeting.
See, Ashwath Narayan, many thanks for speaking with NDTV, sir.